You hear about the YouTuber who just got arrested after losing a fight with a guy he accused of using black magic? You wanna know something crazy? I actually did see that. But what's crazier than that is the comment section. This guy, he's a tarot card YouTuber, and he accused someone of using black magic on him. So he drove 8 hours, hundreds of miles, to the supposed black magic user's house. And he started up a stream of him knocking on the guy's door and confronting him. And the guy's like, fuck are you talking about? And he was like, the guy was being so sweet, and he's like, he drove to North Carolina, from Ohio to North Carolina. And the guy, the random guy, was being super nice. He's like, okay, I don't exactly understand what's happening here. He's like, but welcome to North Carolina. And he like extends his hand, and the YouTuber says, came all this way, I'm sorry, but I gotta do this. Then he fucking sucker punches the guy. So the tarot card reader starts sucker punching this completely random guy who has no fucking idea what's going on. He's going on and on about black magic. Then 2 other dudes come out of the house and they beat the fuck out of the YouTuber. They just wail on him. They absolutely annihilate him. And the whole time he's calling them pussies and he's saying, black magic user, black magic user, black magic user, black magic user. And then eventually he fled, and police found him all bloodied and bruised and arrested him. I'll pull up a brief bit of the live stream, not obviously with him getting his ass beat, but it's worth noting during the fight, the homeowner, after getting sucker punched and after retaliating, he pulls out a gun because he needs to protect himself because this guy's a fucking maniac. This guy is unhinged. So he does pull out a gun. He doesn't use it, but he's able to finally stop him from going ballistic about black magic. And the comment section on his channel is all congratulating him on his bravery. Saying like, yeah, black magic is a really serious thing. I think that you did the right thing, albeit a little dangerous. You're lucky you got away with your life. He'll think twice before using black magic again. And it's nothing but that in the comment section. It was so baffling. Yeah, let me get the stream up. I can't remember what the stream was called. Oh my god, he took it down. Well, the authorities took it down. That's... what? It was just... hold on, I probably can still even bring the tab back. Give me a sec. I saw it just before streaming. Yep. He privated it. So it looks like he's out of custody. So he must have got out of custody, come home, and immediately privated that video. But the comment section, I shit you not, was nothing but them applauding him for his bravery in combating black magic. The Xerto article has his mugshot. Oh yeah, his mugshot's pretty interesting here. But yeah, here's the moment. So the guy puts out his hand, he's like, hey, welcome to North Carolina. He's like, sorry, I gotta do this. And then just starts wailing on him, just sucker punches the guy. And that's what it looked like after he got his ass beat with the confrontation he started. Do you think he thinks he won? I don't know if he thinks that, but his community certainly does. Like I said, there was nothing but support for what he did in the comments. Overwhelming. Saying that he was doing, bringing God's light into the world by confronting a black magic user. And then telling their own stories and encounters with black magic. One of the comments, this lady posted saying, one time I went to a sorcerer who used black magic on my back in 2014, and from 2014 to 2015, the karmic imbalance of the black magic left me devastated. Black magic is not something to play around with. Like, it's scary. It's scary, is what it is. It's fucking scary. The video wasn't even saved on the Wayback Machine. That's so sad, because it was up for a while. Like, I think it was like 3 days ago or something. Yeah. Well, longer than that. I saw it right before stream. He must have actually just got out of jail and privated that. How do you find these crazy stories? It was sent to me. I don't really seek them out. I don't go online too much anymore, other than, like, the California wildfires have kept me glued, but my friends just send me goofy shit like this from time to time, so I end up seeing quite a bit of it. Channel's kind of obscure. Surprised I got anyone's attention. Couldn't tell you. 30,000 subscribers isn't really obscure, though. I think people's perception of numbers is just skewed these days. That's a lot of people. At least I always think it is. You think someone archived the video before it got privated? Asking the wrong person. Where are you at in One Piece? I am 20, episode 20 in Onigashima Paste. So I feel like I'm right in the middle of the end of the Wano arc. You see Connor Eats Pants having the Costco guys on tomorrow for Fortnite Friday? Man, Fortnite Friday is becoming the premier place. Joe Biden next. Joe Biden on Fortnite Friday would be ballistic. Fucking Sleepy Joe going crazy, double pumping him. Jimmy Fallon was supposed to show up too. Yeah, Rizzler scared him away. What? State Farm ended their fire insurance 6 months ago because of state government price controls on premium. Watch the Joe Rogan vid. There's so many different... There's so many different reports about the various reasons why State Farm had fucked people with the fire insurance. Besides whatever Joe Rogan talked about in between DMT rants. I like how you came in and criticized, like, well, hope they don't sue you for libel. You need to watch the real source, Joe Rogan. The guy who's still toyed around with teriology being real. Yeah, what a good source. That's true, I guess we can't discount teriology quite yet. He doesn't think it's really just a nice guy that won't say he's crazy to his face. That is the nuttiest cope I've ever seen. Anyone that sits down in the Joe Rogan chair immediately convinces him of absolutely anything and everything. Brother, he was convinced that a father was beating up his son because dad in the Creator Clash beat up Super Mega. And, you're just actually wrong. He even went on a rant about the moon landing being fake. He goes on about literally anything that someone sits in his chair and says anything about. He's like, oh wow, you've given me a lot to think about. And then he'll go like a week later like, so this is what I know for a fact. And it's just like the most unhinged shit ever. You don't remember? Oh my god, I can't believe I have to pull up the clip. This is like a classic Joe Rogan clip.
Yet.
I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and a son. It made me so sad. It made me so sad. Because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably like 17 or 18. And the father's 42. And the father beats the shit out of him. I mean, like, dings him in the head and keeps punching him. I'm like, that's your son. That's your son. And we're watching you beat your son up. Because I get your son probably got cocky with you, but... And he celebrates after he knocks his son out. I love how he's
making a whole lore for it.
It made me so sad. Because first of all, I'm like, that kid has brain damage now. 100%. Maybe it's just a little. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he'll get over it. But maybe you fucked him up. That can happen too. He might be depressed from now on after that. It might fuck up his pituitary gland. It happens to people. And you just did that to your son. You're supposed to, like, touch him up. You're supposed to not even hurt him. Like, slam him in the body a little bit. Like, you think he can fight? Okay, dude. Okay, let's have a little boxing match. You don't tee off on your son's face on television. It's crazy.
How old was the kid?
Kid looks young. To me, he looks like, you know, he could be 20.
No, this is very real. You'll see at the end here.
And the father's kind of jacked. Not too jacked, but, you know, he's fit. And he could fucking punch. He knows how to box. And the son doesn't look like he has any idea what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the thing was. Like, someone sent it to me, and they were, like, cheering that this old guy knocked his son out. I was like, you guys are crazy. That's
sickening. Sickening.
You failed as a man. Yeah, this is it.
That's not exactly what was happening.
It's not? What is it?
They're not father-son.
Oh, why does it lie? Because father knocks out son in celebrity boxing now.
Somebody to click on this.
Oh.
This was like a YouTuber thing. This guy's a YouTuber, and he's a YouTuber.
I'm such a sucker.
Yeah, ain't that the fucking truth? I love that shit, man. It's basically what Joe Rogan's become. I haven't watched Joe Rogan in many moons now. For me, the big nail in the coffin where I was like, oh, there's just no fucking hope, is when he brought The Rock on just to hold his meat for 2 hours. It's fucking miserable. All he saw was the title of the video, and he goes on about, like, it's fucking heartbreaking. Absolutely disgusting what the society has become. That's your son. He's like 17 years old. You're 42 years old. Yeah, maybe he was being a little cocky. It's crazy, man. You parroted a dono as a fact. What are you talking? Are you talking about the State Farm insurance? Because that's like a very well reported thing about their coverage on the fire insurance, man. I don't know where this is coming from, and you keep bringing up Joe Rogan. So obviously the dots would be connected that you're using Joe Rogan as your source. That State Farm's fire insurance thing is incorrect, and then wrongly assuming where the information came from. I don't know what you're even talking about, Kyle.